future hoopers. My name is Pam and I have started teaching a class at Gainey Village, a hooping class. And I thought I'd make a short video to show you what my hoop class is all about and try to entice you to come and join us. We've had a couple classes so far and we're just loving it. We laugh and giggle and have fun and get a full body workout while we're doing it. How much better can it be than that? We start with a large heavy hoop. If you've tried hooping in the past with your kids' hoop, and you've had a struggle with it, it's because it's too tiny, too light, and it's not meant for adults. So a nice heavy hoop is how we start out. And we begin the class with a warm-up, which I won't show you because I want to make the video quick. But we warm our bodies up, stretch them out, and then we learn the basics of hooping on our waist. So some of you may already know how, but for those of you that don't, come, take my class, I'll show you. I'll explain PowerPoints, we'll figure out whether you're a right hooper or a left hooper, and show you how to stand, where to push, and it will become easy after a few minutes. So, we learn how to waist hoop, we get comfortable with that, we do some drills to get our heart rates up, we play around with the speed of the hoop, we play around with moving around in the hoop. We'll do a little bit of side to side. We also do some grapevines. If you're not comfortable with grapevines, you can stay with the side to side. If you're not comfortable with moving your feet, you can stay with your feet planted. But I throw all kinds of options out so everybody has a good time. We also play around with moving in the direction that your hoop is going. This helps for when we start doing tricks like lifting off, placing back. Slows the hoop down, the momentum of the hoop makes it easier to do those things. So we spend a lot of time getting comfortable with moving in our hoop. You can also move the opposite way of the way your hoop is going, but it's more difficult, it's quicker, it's fun, but we really work on moving in the same direction as our hoop. We also do some things like pliés, which is kind of difficult because you have to think. You got to keep the hoop going while you're doing your plie. So we do pliés, we do lunges, we do stir it up. Every class is a little bit different. We also work with moving our arms around while we're still hooping. I make it look like it's kind of smooth, but it's a bit of a challenge. So let's see, what else? We work with angles. This really gets your heart rate going. Just a few seconds of this, and you may not be able to tell, but I'm already starting to increase my heart rate, get my breathing up. So we work with angles, work with this angle, and eventually get into barrel rolls. And let me get that hoop back in the right horizontal position. We work with getting the hoop on our hips. I show you how to switch your PowerPoints for that. And then we work at going from our waist to our hips, back up to our waist, to our hips. We can also hoop lower on our thighs. It takes much more effort, but it can be done. And also as we advance, we learn how to hoop on our chest and our shoulders. Weaving our arms in and out, hooping on our neck, and really advanced, the duck up. That wasn't very smooth, but that's what it looks like. This week, we worked on passing around our body. We also worked on halos up above our body, and switching our hands, and placing the hoop back on our body. And what else can I teach you that we learn? We learn fun tricks like this one, which is really very easy. And this is a fun little jazzy trick. Piece of cake learning. It's really fun. Looks flashy, but it's not that hard to learn. And Tinkerbell. And we can jump through. We do not learn all of this in one class, I guarantee you. Just want to show you all the prospective things that you can learn. We also work with a lighter hoop, do some more arm things like vertical hooping in front of us. It's a really good workout for the arms. We work in different positions. We also can do a little kick, both legs, and some tossing, which I can't go too high in this room. And we also learn some vertical weaving and jumping through when we get more advanced. And backward weaving. And I will try a trick I've been working on. I'm not so good at it, but let's see if I can get it. All right, woohoo, love it. So, oh, one more thing, isolations. This is awesome for the arms. So two-handed isolation, and we also can do one-handed isolation. Okay, so that's most of the things we learn in hoop dancing, hoop class. We do learn more things, but that's what comes to mind. And like I say, we have fun. If this looks like I've overwhelmed you and you just are like, no way I can do that, just come for the first part of class, hoop on your waist, do some drills, see how you feel, and I bet you you're going to fall in love with it as much as I have.